Hey everybody, happy Sunday. How's everybody doing? Hope everybody's having a great weekend. Uh, Welcome to Coin versus Coin Week 13 Results Show Reveal. Uh, Howdy and welcome in. Thanks for watching. Here we are. It's time for Week 13 college football Coin versus Coin. Congratulations to the winners. Uh, and Boy, was it an interesting week of college football. This is the week that they call Cupcake Week. Uh, and historically, it's a match. It's not even a good matchup weekend. We did have some great matchups this weekend, though, and we had a couple of upsets, y'all. Some of them had playoff implications. Um, the coins made their choices. The games have been played. It's time to find out which coin picked the games correct. Coin versus coin, let's go. All right, week 13. And of course, those of you who were here Thursday know that my sister, Amy, did the can shaking and can rattling for us last Thursday, and we appreciate Amy for that. Shout out to her. Amy, if you're watching, this is how your coins did, okay? Let's find out. Sanford at Texas A&M. Quarter, Penny got it right. Missouri at Oklahoma. All four coins landed on Missouri in that pick, and none of them were right. Of course, Oklahoma won that game. Um, Next game up, we had Miami at Virginia Tech. Everybody picked Miami except for Dime. Dime likes to go out on his own, as we know, and sometimes he wins. Most of them, he wins when he goes on his own, and I'm surprised, but he didn't win this one. And then next game up, Rutgers at Ohio State. Of course, the coins all chose Rutgers to win that game. I was hoping for an upset. I was hoping the coins were right, but the coins were wrong on that game. So that's two times on week 13 that the coins have went together and not made the correct pick. Next game up, East Illinois at Alabama. For some weird reason, all the coins picked Eastern Illinois except for the Penny, what got it right. So Penny won that one. Now, next up, we have Kentucky at Vanderbilt. All four coins landed on Vanderbilt and got it right, of course. So there's no surprise there. And USC at Oregon was a 50-50 split, and that was a hell of a good football game. But Oregon won the game, and the winner in the coins were the quarter and the nickel. Syracuse at Notre Dame, another instance where on this one, all four coins chose the same team, which was Notre Dame, and the coins all won it. So we had a lot in this week where the coins all landed on the same thing, and I think there were seven of them because this is four already, and they're 50-50 when they go together right here. All right, that takes care of that sheet. Let's move to the next 8 games. Arkansas at Texas. Only one coin chose Texas to win that, and it was the penny. Tulane at Temple. Everybody got it right except for Dime. There's 2 times this week Dime has went on his own and lost the pick. Kansas State at Utah. All the coins chose K-State to win that game, lost. Of course, Utah won the game, the coins lost, all four of them. Michigan at Maryland. Only one coin got that game right, and that was the nickel. Nickel was the only coin what chose Michigan to win that game, and nickel got it correct. Uh, let's see. Next game up, Pittsburgh at Georgia Tech. Now, this game, we know by now, was an upset game. Pitt won it over Georgia Tech. It was also a 50-50 split with the coins. And the quarter and the dime chose Pitt to win, and they got it right. Illinois at Wisconsin. Only coin got that one right was quarter. And then finally, well, not finally, but we have Tennessee at Florida. And I'm pretty sure, let me think now. Who might have won that game? I can't remember who won. Oh, yeah, it was Tennessee. And so all four coins had chose Florida Doo-Doo to win that game and lost. So that's 6 times so far that the coins have went together, and 3 out of those 6, the coins got it wrong. So the coins are still 50-50 in week 13 when they went the same pick. All right, very last game, which was my guest game. I gave Amy a choice of BYU at Cincinnati or Arizona State at Colorado. She chose Arizona State at Colorado. That was my guest game for week 13. And all 4 coins went together on that game. And all 4 coins got it right. Of course, Arizona State stomped the monkey out of Colorado on week 13. And so there we had it, folks. That was the picks that the coins made. Let's file it in the proper file, and let's tally up. Tally results. So week 13 quarter he was the high picker with 9 games correct this week. The quarter's not out. He's definitely still in this. The dime, actually, man, dime, he had a bad week. Dime only got 4 games correct this week. And you guys know the last 2 or 3 weeks, the dime has been the strongest picker. And so he was down bad this week. The dime, man, he really disappointed me this week. Nickel had 7 correct picks, and he's pretty strong in the standings. And then Penny had 8 correct picks on week 13. I'm writing this down as I go. So quarter was strong picker with 9. Penny was second place with 8. Nickel was on third place with 7 correct picks. And Dime only had 4 correct picks in week 13, which is surprising. Very surprising. The Dime had been on such a long hustle, to where I was convinced the Dime was going to win it. Huffer, Billy, and I, we chatted some on the Thursday stream, and the Dime's been making a strong. But here's another pattern: the Nickel's really coming back. And as a matter of fact, let's do the overall standings on week 13. Here are your overall standings, folks. Dime and Nickel are tied with 84 correct picks each. Now the Nickel, he started out real slow in this whole thing. He was the low picker in weeks 4, 5, 6, 7. He was also, well, that's the last time he was low picker. So the first 4 weeks that we've done this thing, the Nickel was the low picker. He's never been the high picker except for 2 times. 2 times Nickel has been the highest picker, and that was week 8 and week 10. So quarter, let's see how many weeks quarter has been. Well, quarter was tied with Penny in week 6. And he was tied with Nickel in week 9. The quarter has not been the strong picker on any given week. Dime, strong picker in week 5, week 10, tied with quarter on, or no, let me do this again. Week 5, strong picker. Week 7, strongest picker. I had that wrong. And then on week 10, he was tied. No, he wasn't strong picker. So week 11, highest picker. Week 12, highest picker. All right, nickel. Let's see. Nickel was low picker. Second place. Last place. Third place. Okay, week 8, he was high picker. And then tied for first on week 9. Week 10, high picker. Second place on week 11. And third place on week 12. And third place on week 13. All right, Penny. He was high picker week 4. Tied for first on week 6. Let's see what else. Low picker on week 9. Low picker on week 10. Third place on week 11. Low picker on week 12. And third place on week 13 on this one. So it looks like sometimes they've traded off going between the highest and lowest picks. But anyway, the dime's been the most consistent high picker. And we're tied with dime and nickel at 84 each. Quarter has 83 correct picks. Penny only has 81 correct picks so far. I feel like the penny is going the way of the Titanic. The penny is sinking. The penny got his feelings hurt when the government stopped making them. Some of the restaurants and businesses have already stopped carrying pennies. I went to 2 different restaurants last week and 1 gas station, and they no longer carry pennies at those facilities. So I'm starting to see where the people are just phasing penny out of their minds. And I think it's put the poor little guy in funk. And he's being phased out, kind of like becoming irrelevant, sort of like Florida football and Florida State football. So long live the penny. And that's excuse me. That's the week 13 show, y'all. That's all I got to say about that. So next week, Thursday's Thanksgiving. I'm going to do a video of the coin versus coin. I'm just going to do the coins myself, and I'm going to make a video of it, and I'm going to post it. And I may do a premiere. Maybe I'll do a premiere, and we'll do it that way now. And then the Sunday after Thanksgiving, will be the final reveal show for this year. I've decided not to extend this into postseason because several reasons. One is lack of interest. Ain't nobody watching this pointless crap, right? 4 to 6 people have ever watched it, including myself. And the other reason is it's holiday season. People are going to start being busy and doing stuff. Nobody has time for a pointless, unwatchable coin flip show. And I myself included. You know, I've often asked myself, if I wasn't doing this show, would I watch it? Well, the answer is hell no. I wouldn't watch it if I wasn't doing it. But it's been fun. It's been interesting, been fun. A great waste of time. A great opportunity to get back to having conversations with my football friends on YouTube and that. And so, you know, it served its purpose. We are going to give away money on the Sunday show, the Sunday reveal show, which will be the very last episode of this show. We're going to give away some money in Cash App to the people who commented while I was on here. I think there's 10 or 11 people that are eligible to win some Cash App prizes, y'all. And so we're gonna do that on the Sunday after Thanksgiving. Put a little bit of Christmas cash in your pocket. It's not a lot of money in 2025, but boy, if it was 1975, it would be a fortune. It would probably pay your rent, or something like that. Anyway, that's all I got, y'all. I'm gonna get off here. Nobody's even watching this crap right now, so I'm not gonna hang around and wait around. Yeah, everybody have a great week and a happy Turkey Day. I'll be posting video Thursday evening sometime with the Week 14 coin versus coin. Stay tuned if you give a damn. And we'll do our last week next week, y'all. Good luck to your teams. Everybody have a safe and happy and wonderful Thanksgiving. I know I am. And don't drink and drive, please. Drinking and driving is bad. You could do one or the other pretty successfully. You could drink and probably be okay if that's what you want to do. Or you could drive and probably be all right. Most of us are good drivers. It's the other drivers that suck. But drinking and driving does not go together well. There's no real reason for it in today's world. We have Uber, we have Lyft, we have Call You Buddy, and there's just no need to be drinking and driving. So don't do it, please. And also, don't be beating on your animals. It ain't your dog's fault that you got laid off from your job. It ain't your dog's fault that your team lost. Don't be flushing your goldfish down the toilet just 'cause they fired your coach and shit like that. Don't do that, y'all. It's not good. And don't be beating on your kids and your wives. You want to go out there and beat on something? Beat on a tree. Come over here and beat my ass. You could do that. You could come beat on Millis. You could try. And don't go cutting nobody's tires on their car. That's not good. Don't buy a fucking zero-turn lawnmower, okay? Lawn tractors, you understand? That's the way to go right there. Everybody loves them zero turns to death, but they really ain't that good. They're kind of just hyped up, y'all. Zero turn mower, it don't do nothing that lawn tractor can't do. Okay, it cuts the grass and gets it done quick. Yay, big freaking deal. Who cares? Sometimes being on the lawn tractor is the peaceful time of the day or maybe the week. You may have had a bad week and your grass is tall as hell, or you got leaves in the yard. Get on the lawn tractor, relax, and slow down. We ain't got to cut the grass in 5 minutes. And them parts is expensive for them damn things. They're hard to maintain, and they're heavier, and they take up more space on your trailer, and you got to store them. They're just overrated. Zero-turn mower is overrated. Let me ask you this, Mr. Zero-turn mower guy or gal. Are you ready? What is the purpose? I mean, you paid $1,000 more for that zero turn to do the same job in quicker time. That's the problem with the world nowadays. Nobody wants to wait. Everybody wants something now, now, now. That's why Amazon and shit is successful. That's why Timo is a thing. That's why, people don't want to wait. You got to slow down and wait. You cut your grass in 15 minutes versus cutting your grass in 30 minutes. Well, I cut my grass in half the time. Well, you burnt twice the fuel. You paid another $1,000 or more for the mower itself. And now you're gonna run out of shit to do because you cut the grass too quick. I mean, zero turn mowers just don't make no sense. They're not necessary. That's all I got to say about that. Everybody have a good, great day. Happy Thanksgiving. Love you guys all. Bye-bye.